That's Mr. Miniac, and I'm Mr. Walsh, and we're going to talk to you about Chapter 2.4, which is chemical reactions.
Okay, so you can have a physical change or a chemical change. So what the heck is the difference? So when you think about these, think about, is the substance the same at the beginning and the end, or not? If it is the same, then it's a physical change, because a physical change does not change the composition of the substance. So,
It's funny because I say those exact same things to my students, too.
it's so weird. It's like we're both teaching chemistry.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
What?
Goodness.
Okay, so for example, a state change, like a solid to a liquid to a gas or vice versa. Like if you take some water that you're going to drink and you put it in the freezer and it's an ice cube.
Still water, though.
Still water.
Yep.
Still water. H2O, H2O. Boom. Physical change. A chemical change, though, is going to change the chemical composition. So, like if I ran some electricity through that water and then it was oxygen and hydrogen, that'd be different.
Yeah. So like burning.
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 Here's some clues to look
Smells
for.
like burning.
Is energy taken in or released?
Oh.
Different from a phase change because there is some energy transfer,
Yeah.
separate from that.
Right.
Okay. Is there a color change?
Color change are typically chemical. Typical.
So there are some
Sometimes.
weird rules with like indicators.
Yeah.
It's up for
That's
debate.
still a
in
chemical
sci-
change.
It depends who you ask in the scientific community. But
Okay.
regardless, we're
Like
gonna
if you
move on.
paint a board, that's a physical change.
Yes, but because the paint was still its color and the board was still its color, the board just now has paint over it.
Right, which is a physical change.
Physical
not
change.
a chemical change.
The paint itself did not
still
change.
changed the
Yes.
color, right? The board didn't change color, right?
Okay.
Right.
Did gas release like
Like when you mix vinegar and baking soda. Yeah.
Yeah. And then did a precipitate form? So a precipitate is going to be a solid that just kind of bloops at the bottom. Generally the bottom. I've never seen it at the top, right?
Not usually.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be.
I
It's
suppose,
depending on
yeah, density.
Yeah.
But basically take two liquids, pour it together. Oh my God, there's a solid.
Looks kind of like a snow globe. Yeah, like
It's going to look like that. That is not what it is.
no, a snow globe is not a. Yeah.
But yes, that'll look like that. All right, so here are some examples.
Samples.
We're going to talk about what do you think they are. So I want you to freeze this, take a second, answer, do you think that they are chemical or physical changes?
Good.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah.
Burning wood, chemical change. When you burn it, you don't have that wood anymore, right? It's gone. Right. Anything you burn, really.
Yeah, burning I think is
Pretty
ubiquitous. Yeah, it's
Well-
all, that may have been a couple of years ago. No, but burning is a thing here. So
Yeah.
burning is a keyword that indicates almost always that it's a chemical change.
change.
At least
For sure.
whenever my
For sure.
my kids are always going to know
Right.
that's chemical.
So anything about like, say I took this sheet of paper. I hope you didn't need this. And I was like, set it on fire. It's going to now be ash. It's no longer this orange sheet of paper.
And
right?
there's no way you can get the wood back.
Right,
really,
right.
you know, like
Now,
so
some
that's-
chemical changes are reversible.
Mhm.
Burning would not be one of those examples.
Burning.
Yeah.
Smells like burning.
Yeah. So that was a video before.
Yeah.
Melting
Rough
butter. If we
weather.
took a stick of butter and melted it, it's going to be a physical change because it's still butter. It's now just the liquid deliciousness that you dip your lobster in.
Oh, I was thinking more like movie theater popcorn butter. You
Ooh.
can't put the stick of butter. I mean, you can, but you typically don't put the stick of hard butter on your popcorn. You melt it. and-
No.
yeah, it's a physical change.
Although,
it's still butter when
A
it's
few
melted.
years ago, did you know that fried butter won the Texas State Fair for best food?
I could imagine because butter is yummy.
Okay, shattered glass. Is it glass when it starts? Yes. Is it glass when it ends? Yes. So, picking your nose would also be a physical change.
Right, you're just changing its location.
Yes. Baking soda with an acid is going to bubble up.
Like those volcanoes you made in 4th grade.
So that is
The
a
diorama.
the diorama. That's a chemical
right.
change. All right, so here is like a little chemical reaction. So we've got stuff that we start with right here, stuff that we end with. So this is an example of CH4, which is methane, fart gas. And we're going to hit it up with some oxygen, O2. And they are going to, as you notice, they kind of rearrange. Like, see how this carbon, this black ball here, is now with the oxygens. So this is now CO2, carbon dioxide, what you exhale. And these are waters, H2O. So since we started with methane, CH4, and you don't see that anywhere here, there's no CH4 in the end, it's a chemical change or a chemical reaction.
Yeah, and I think that those things have different properties. Fart gas, methane smells.
Yeah.
Carbon dioxide doesn't, and water vapor doesn't. So so you see those.
Right.
So they have different physical properties, but they're chemical change, right?
And we had two gases come together to make a gas and a liquid, assuming this is all happening at room temperature, like standard pressure, all that.
Yeah, all that stuff that we're going to learn about later.
So the things that you start with, those are called your reactants. They're going to react together.
Yeah.
Reactants make products or reform to make products. So the stuff that you end with, these are called the products.
Yeah, much like a multiplication reaction.
Exactly, the products. So remember, reactants are on the left-hand side when reading it. Products are on the right. You're reading it just like how you read English, left to right. And that is it for this
the end of look at that. It's a black thing.
Okay.
Happy
days. Bye.
Happy days.